right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Matt Hughes and Johnny Hendricks. Ground and pound is a true art form, and whether you're talking about Khabib Nurmagomedov, Jack Hermanson, or this guy, they've all taken it to the next level over the last several years.
Yes, it's unbelievable to watch him take control and find opportunities to land ground strikes. Now, what they do so well is he does not waste punches. He usually will find one good shot and take it. He does not try to just go punch, 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 punch for the sake of punching. He finds position. He finds posture. He brings his hands inside, and then he comes over the top with elbows, or he lands these big right hands that makes his opponents fold up, and then he goes to the next position, whether it be submission or continuing to ground and pound his opponents into the bottom of the octagon.
And of course, it all starts with maintaining top position, which he does as well as anyone in the game. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 45 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Hillsboro, Illinois, presenting the member of the UFC Hall of Fame and former UFC welterweight champion, Matt Hughes. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready?
All right, here we go with round 1 in DC. I know you have said to anyone within earshot, if you like grappling, this is the matchup for you.
This is the matchup for you. You may as well be in a gymnasium somewhere watching a jiu-jitsu or a combat sambo competition, because these guys are trying to both get the fight to the floor, and they're trying to get bragging rights, because no one has the accomplishments of these two in the grappling realm. So if one of them can secure a submission, it only will add to their legacy inside of the grappling world.
And of course, if you're someone who likes the striking game, maybe you'll like our next fight.
Yes.
Hughes gets back up, back into his comfort zone.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
The right hand just misses.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Oh, he might be out. Do you believe it? A Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched gloves.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliano's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Matt Hughes.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between Tyron Woodley and Neil Magny. All right, here he is, for my money, Mike, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. All right, so here's the former UFC welterweight champion, the chosen one, Tyron Woodley. 4 successful title defenses as well for Woodley. Power right hand, outstanding wrestling chops, and really a strategist when it comes to the matchup and how best to approach it.
In everything, in every facet of life, Tyron Woodley is a strategist. He finds the best approach for him, and he makes it work. And it's shown in his ability to be in big fights, in big events, a guy that can win fights in a number of ways. We spend a lot of time talking about Tyron Woodley and his wrestling ability, but he doesn't use it that much because he has a right hand that can put anybody to sleep in the drop of a dime.
Just don't tell him he was the underdog against Darren Till back in the day. He doesn't like that.
That was a crazy, crazy night down in Dallas.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Woodley is 5 years the elder. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Neil Magny. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is...
Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is this.
His ideal fight is a grind. As ugly as he can make it, it's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear the gas tank for a long time.
Back to the feet now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the center.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh! Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the chosen one, Tyron Woodley. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position. Looks like maybe he's trying to get an arm underneath the chin.
He's side to side, trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh, nice. This is the choke that your uncle used to do to you when you were a little kid because you didn't have the power to get out of it.
Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us on to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Leon Edwards and Robbie Lawler. He is one of the most popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom. The former UFC welterweight champion, Ruthless Robbie Lawler, made the UFC debut, how about May 10th, 2002, at UFC 37 against Aaron Wright.
And right away, you had his coaches saying this kid's going to be a future UFC champion. He had all the ability. He had the wrestling chops. He had the striking, but he also had that meanness and that toughness that you look for in a fighter. And when he got back to the UFC after he left Strikeforce, the knockout of Josh Koscheck, and then the head kick of Bobby Volker, you knew you were looking at a different Robbie Lawler.
His fight against Rory McDonald, UFC 189, July of 2015, one of the best, most memorable fights in UFC history. Lawler looking to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce
this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 15 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Leon Rocky Edwards. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers this year.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the king.
Oh, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Oh, now for the judo throw. He ends up inside control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Oh, and there is that ruthless Robbie Lawler right hand. You do not want to get hit with too many of those.
Nah, man, this is a dog. Robbie Lawler is a flat-out dog. A guy that's willing to fight anybody, protect his yard. I am a massive fan of ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful.
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his
knee to the body. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robbie Lawler. All right, the fighters are fighting out of the clinch here, and now we go to the ground. Beautiful trip there to get the takedown. Sweep the leg, Johnny!
Oh, John. One guy's always paying attention. The other guy's going, take a point. Take a point like they did to your boy, Johnny, and you lose the All-Valley Championship for disrespecting a guy like that with that sweep.
Edwards' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Rotates the lock and throws him way through the air. What a massive takedown.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Right now, it looks like he's going to chase an arm triangle. What he needs to do next is push the left arm across and try and secure it with his head. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Gets up again here, but hurt. All right, single collar tie now. Some nice back and forth action here.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming. He's determined to land as many leg kicks as he can in this fight.
Drags it with the left. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. And now he lands a combination. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, here we go with the start of our second round.
Ready?
Leon Edwards.
You ready?
And the one, the only, ruthless Robbie Lawler. Switching stances here. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection.
Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that will land you right on the spot.
Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, the stats producer's huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Lawler gets caught with that punch. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Back and forth we go. Edwards gets stung by that leg kick.
Big double leg, double change.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Straight punch lands.
Quick level change now.
He went single into a high class. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my
John,
last run?
absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is set, you attack the feet. You start grabbing the feet with the hands, lead with your hips, grab the feet with the hands, pass the feet to the side, and start to lead with your knee to try to get into side control.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to
the ankle kick. Now we will see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Doesn't gain top position.
What a beautiful takedown. He just waited for 1 second, and his opponent reacted before he could secure top position.
Lawler's got the tie clinch now. Edwards' cut is getting now on a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, taking for a ride. Takes him for a ride. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
I mean, honestly,
I knew that was coming. So the numbers thus far, unofficial they may be, but 84 total strikes have now landed for Robbie Lawler. And landing with 80% accuracy against Leon Edwards. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Watch the strike. Again, efforting for the takedown here. And once again, able to get it. So the opponent just not able to put up much resistance thus far.
He has not been able to figure out the entries. He has not been able to get ahead on the takedown defense. And that's why he's getting taken down over and over again.
Both fighters get up now. Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard. Every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent. It's such a fast leg kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of the
on 2233, how you ain't heard of me, either you sleep or you dead. All of your armor is nursery, not for emergency, why would I aim for the head? He got a bag and he brag now, I gotta check and say less. Don't you know everything live now? If it ain't put it to rest, is you too?
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Gilbert Burns and Mickey Gall. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Mickey Gall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Gilbert Durinho Burns. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. We think they're getting kickboxing matches another one.
We just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Nice punch there by Gall. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Takedown defense holds up.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Battling for hooks. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
He's having his way with him here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Burns is looking for a Darce choke here.
He's got his shit in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Nicely done. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Nice combination there.
Ooh, what a punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Oh, there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike in the night. Trying to stay in this fight.
Ball's lower jaw now starting to show signs not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Ooh, looking to set up the head kick, but he misses.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, I'd probably dislocate my hip. Look at that roundhouse.
I mean, he can get that kick off in any direction. If you're not careful, if he throws that kick to the body too many times and you start guessing his body, he will take it up high in your night.
Oh, big elbow. Knee to the body. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh!
He needs to start.
Oh!
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Back to the feet. Well, he continues to do it. Wow!
He got it back.
He's got it right here. Oh, and now we'll snap the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the second round.
I wasn't ready for that honey meal, but now I am. Remember being ready for war, then the gun jam. I guess God wasn't ready for him. How you been? I'm ready for you, homie.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, the United States Olympian, former four-time NCAA Division I All-American wrestler, Ben Askren, still undefeated in mixed martial arts, DC, and truly, in terms of his wrestling accomplishments, one of the best American collegiate wrestlers of all time.
He is one of the best American collegiate wrestlers of all time. But with Ben Askren, it boils down to, can you stop it? You know what's coming. Ben Askren is not a guy that's going to stand in front of you and try to kick and punch with you. He's coming to wrestle. He's coming to grapple. Can you stop it? Up to 20 guys almost have not been able to, and Ben, because of his mentality, because of how mentally strong he is, feels that he can be the UFC champion even if he doesn't develop elite striking skills.
And don't let the aesthetic fool you. Doesn't have the strongest core in the game. That doesn't mean he can't go a hard 25 minutes.
Ben actually told me, what if this is the body that is optimal for fighting? His body and mine.
Just never know.
Never know.
I might have a future in this game after.
You might.
All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter, though.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting. And the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division. And when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael Dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that Dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Ben Funky! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Archer, there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Covington. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Oh, huge head kick. And that one was heavy. Man! Well, 25 total strikes have now landed for Ben Askren. Right thus far, how's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Under 2 minutes to go here in round 1. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Colby Chaos Covington.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
right, coming up next, a good welterweight matchup here between Rafael dos Anjos and Damian Maia. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them themselves. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. So here is the Rio de Janeiro-born former UFC lightweight champion, Southpaw Rafael dos Anjos, back in UFC 185, shocked the masses with a bludgeoning of the former champion Anthony Pettis to become the UFC lightweight champion, now a welterweight. Here is RDA making the walk once again tonight.
Ready?
So here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself thinking this right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Dos Anjos not having it. And they separate. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the man. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Back to his feet. Oh, he's looking to set up that head kick. No good. And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Dos Anjos gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Blocks the shot. Single collar tie now. So just over 20 total strikes. And now an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, side control now. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. From the clinch here, nice grip to get the takedown.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Oh, man, that was slick.
Fighters back to their feet here.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Kick lands for him there. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Oh, big left hook there, and he goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Well, he certainly had his way with his opponent in that previous round, and with this guy, even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's still just hard to stop him.
Yes, because he's always changing it up. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Oh! Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, big left hand. We'll see if he can follow it up. Wow. Maya's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken. Oh, beautifully executed trip to get the takedown. Defensively, what are you trying to do to prevent that? Oh!
That's how you finish your fight. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes.
As he gets on his feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
58 total strikes, and now lands.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. This is a great fight.
His misses are empty. Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! Huge right hand.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he tasted that knockout life. He tasted the knockout life. He got him. What a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rafael Dos Anjos.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another...
What is perfect by me? I've been overworking for weeks. I go
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between George St. Pierre and Darren the Gorilla Till. Representing the passionate town of Liverpool, Merseyside, England, here is the Gorilla, Darren Till. This is a man unto himself, very special fighter and young man.
He's a very special young man. He's a very special fighter, and the people are drawn to Darren Till. If you witness a Darren Till walkout, as you are right now, you understand that it's very special.
You ready?
both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities, and this guy has done this tremendously.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks. Ooh, big shot land.
Just misses with the right.
Nice kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Ooh, nice straight left hand. Head kick lands.
Oh, single collar tie here. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Right under the elbow. Body kick lands. What a punch.
Oh, nice trip to change the level. Oh, Till gets back up again. Well, that's how you draw it up. Nice trip to secure the takedown. All right, stacking him up here, keeping the pressure on. I know you guys do a lot of this training with your jiu-jitsu coach there in San Jose.
Oh, absolutely, but it's a difference. If your feet are on our hips, it's a problem. So we shove them through the middle. We shove them through the middle so that our legs can be what controls your feet. We're not using our hands. I'm not using my hands. I'm using my legs to just kind of wheel and deal you from side to cardio you must have in order to secure this mini takedown.
Oh, Till gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next round. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
Excellent work. You really put that guy in his tail. I need you to get back out there and continue just where you left off last time.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Second round here. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Gets right back up.
I mean, what an ankle pick. If he would have drove into his opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position. Nice punch there.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC. Oh, big knee!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, high amplitude slam for him there. Wow!
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going, oh, level change. Nice trip to get the takedown. All right, Good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking armbar now.
And he's out. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. St. Pierre gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Keeping busy here in the clinch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
To his lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Throws the right hand there. Oh, collar tie. He tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
And that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Look at him on the stool. He's still wobbling. This round, I want you to put the pressure on him. Get right in his face.
Ready?
Third and final round.
Big punch land in the middle.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he got hurt very badly. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of it. Maybe an opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. Looks like he's trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh, wow, oh! You don't see this very often. Most times it happens at a family barbecue. The only time we've seen it in the octagon is
this
Robbie
might
Lawler
just be
versus
a matter of time.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission. Tonight, he did just that.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between Jorge Masvidal and Tony Ferguson.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Really making good use of this reach advantage there with that punch.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hand. You get to your knees and you attack the hand with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Game Red Masvidal. Oh, straight right. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Takes it forward high. What a fantastic takedown.
And he's back up. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Ooh, what a punch. Oh, big head kick lands.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Pretty good strike there, but not a ton of meat on the bone. Kind of looks like me at the Boca Raton boxing district.
He's used everything he could early in the fight, and now he's surviving.
Oh! Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, nice punch there by Jorge Games Red Masvidal. one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gabriel Masvidal.
I'm still wins, got me in that mood. How they hating when they know that I'm that dude? I hear they hating cause they know I got the juice. They like, oh, they watching how I move. They be acting like we cool. You thought this was, I ain't no fool. Gas in my joint, what you smoking don't flatter me. Got my back, ain't no need for a battery. Blowing all these ones, look like we hit the lottery. He just hit me up, he told me that he proud of me. Always going hard, a lot of people that count on me. Always in the studio and that's a piece of my salary. I remember I was young when they hated and doubted me. Now I bossed up, put my name on the property. And now they don't care what it costs. I started, you heard the exhaust. Smoking cushy with my dogs. The way she made it, you got it looking like applause. I'm getting all these pots and got enough.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Matt Hughes and Leon Edwards. All right, here he is. For my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find. Oh! All right, early round one here. Big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jet.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the tallest. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Outstanding kick there by Hughes. Some real power shots here.
Liver kick.
Back and forth we go here. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, he got him bad.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Beautiful punch.
All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments here.
Gotta make some adjustments. You cannot take those shots to the head like that.
Hughes gets back up again. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nice knee to the body. Strong to quite strong there. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. And he's out. Hughes gets back up again. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Round 2 winding down.
It's punching without clinch this time. He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body. He throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Nice strike.
Side leg kick lands. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And now he's got the tie. Nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he is.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were...
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switch to a high crotch. Oh, my God, he switched the lock to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Great punch.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
Oh! He's out!
Oh!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Matt Hughes.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Colby Covington and George Rush St. Pierre. Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. Former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion George Rush St. Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go. hear myself think in this arena right now, two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Both fighters back to their feet now. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got an opponent who
And that'll do it!
Oh! What a performance!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched gloves.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 11 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
It is a welterweight matchup between Tyron Woodley and Gilbert Dorino Burns. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and it's really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the country. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. What a tricky head kick.
Well, looks like Woodley's got the clinch here early. And they separate. Single collar tie. He's got a cut above the eye now. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Woodley's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, that right hand is on point. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle. Watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat. All
and
weight
this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine. If the opponent turns to the opposite side, he can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke. Oh,
that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now. Look at that.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. So now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision. Coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Rafael dos Anjos and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting the kickboxing match tonight?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to deploy their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it.
Strong outside leg kick. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Effective punch there by Rafael dos Anjos. All right, single collar tie now. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Back and forth we go! Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has an ability to stand and box with anyone in the UFC. And that was on full display when he beat Nate Diaz.
This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you got to be careful, I would think, to not overextend.
Take it forward.
And potentially a critical takedown here. And they both stand up.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Dos Anjos has got full mount now. 36 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal.
Nice punch. Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot. Way to hide that leg kick. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
How good is that right hand? 20 seconds now remain in the round.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Dos Anjos gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, that's the end of the round. He's got a cut on his cheek from that round. There are certainly worse locations for a cut on the cheek. It's not going to trickle down into the eye. Nonetheless, pretty significant gash. We'll see if the cut man can close it up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round. Beautiful body kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, that dirty boxing. Another big sequence there.
Good punch land.
And now he's got that tie.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to the position, got another beautiful takedown.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence.
Oh. Liver shot. Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch. Rafael Dos Anjos! So a big win for him here tonight, and he made an even bigger statement by getting it by TKO. All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decisions.
Ladies and
coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Matt Hughes and Colby Covington. Colby Covington maintains status as one of the best welterweights in the world.
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment the official, or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace, and the cardio, and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael Dos Anjos melt.
Ready.
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Elbow deep, takes him for a ride. What a high-impact takedown that was.
Crazy. Accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Colby Covington. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that one in DC. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Nice knee to the body there by Covington.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Hughes gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, get the cut man ready. Good series of elbows there.
Oh, yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. He is tearing this guy apart with those elbows.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
What an end to round one. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of this cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
Good stick. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Single collar tie there. Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound, or he can chase submission.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. And he's able to work his way back to his feet.
Beautiful kick.
They continue to exchange.
Big body kick.
Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike.
From the clinch now. Ooh, nice trip to get the takedown. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses. Looks like maybe he's trying to get an arm underneath the chin.
He's side to side, trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh! This is the choke that your uncle used to do to you when you were a little kid because you didn't have the power to get out of. It's in there deep. There you go.
Not tapping out tonight. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself. Oh! Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Throwing haymakers out of the exchange. Oh, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that choke. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Maybe an opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. Looks like he's trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh! You don't see this very often. Most times it happens at a family barbecue. The only time we've seen it in the octagon. Oh, now he's in trouble. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon.
Stand up. You must fight. Oh, couple left me out to dry, had to crucify. Stab me in my back, you ain't my dog, you getting euthanized. Lying on the gang and speaking down, that shit is suicide. Black ain't no excuse, ain't getting no.
It is a welterweight matchup between Tyron Woodley and Rafael dos Anjos. Here's the former UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos now plying his trade as a welterweight. And DC, you have said his performance against Anthony Showtime Pettis to win the belt, one of the best performances.
You ready? All right, you ready? Let's fight.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. His double leg shot.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Single collar tie now. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the place.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
Big punch land.
And there comes the separation now. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises. Oh, timely trip there to get the takedown. Boss fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Big kick land.
So as we pull up some numbers here for you, 29 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos. Huge right hand! We talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that finish, DC. Oh, straight right! Just missed with the leg kick. Woodley gets caught with that punch.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Taken down now by Woodley. Well, you know, Woodley loves to box, but certainly not afraid to lean on those University of Missouri wrestling chops, and a beautiful takedown for him there.
I mean, all-American wrestler, and he's so powerful that when he gets to your body, when he gets to your hips, you're going for a ride. It's show right now.
Woodley gets back up again. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right
to
back.
Another takedown by RDA.
Big head kick lands.
And they separate. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win,
coming up next, it is a UFC Welterweight Championship showdown between Colby Chaos Covington and Tyron Woodley. All right, so ready.
Ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the mouth. Oh! Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
His opponent storming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack the feet with your hands, head, chest, back, lead with your hips, pass the feet, drive your knee forward, try to get the side control.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. 32 total strikes have landed for Tyron Woodley.
Oh! He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. That knee might have landed there. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. And he is back up to his feet. Thunderous leg kick, limped a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, huge elbows now on the ground. We might get a finish here.
Oh, the fight is about to be done. You cannot take these types of elbows and hope to continue.
Recovery, man, right back to his DC. He is officially rolling.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
15 seconds to go. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Round 2 next.
Way to finish the round. Nice. Way to go. Listen, you almost had him finished, but the round came at the end.
All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
All right, round 2 now, folks. Colby Covington
Ready to fight?
versus Tyron Woodley.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, spinning back fist. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion.